Well, I was gonna make me a chicken mayonnaise sandwich, but the bread smells pretty bad. So I just put a little bit of mayonnaise in the canned chicken. I'm gonna eat chicken salad, I guess, without anything in it. Well, we're home now. I might make another video before the time change. I was just been here maybe just a few minutes, maybe an hour and a half now, and debating on whether I want to unload this stuff my wife just bought at the yard sale. So I'm trying to make my coffee, and some reason I had to taste it so I can describe it. I guess it's all right. I've tried to change it to make it less sweet, so that might be the thing. But I kind of got it a little bit chill, and I got used to kind of drinking it that way. I've been putting Land O'Lakes creamer in it, half and half, and then like 4 spoons of sugar. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts the other day, tried to drink coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I couldn't. It was too bitter. But I don't think the people there, it was old too, I think, because I don't remember it being as tart as that when I got it there. It used to be more smooth. So I don't know. Maybe they're getting coffee beans from somewhere else. Who knows? I know the ones in Walmart, if you buy Dunkin' Donuts coffee, used to be kind of tart. And then if you bought the beans at the Dunkin' Donuts store, they tasted better. Now, I don't know if it makes a difference if you grind the beans, but I heard it does, because then they're really fresh. But then if the beans old beans equal fresh coffee, I don't know. But wasn't here long, and the dog started going ham. So I went outside looking to see what's going on. And my little dog, King Little Bit's over here at the door. So probably my wife got to where she couldn't cut the grass. And she said she could if I bought a lawnmower, but now she can't do that. So I had to learn how to cut grass and go from 2 to 1 and raise it up and all kind of stuff. I had to figure out. Well, when I was kind of getting used to the lawnmower, I hit the middle fence of the dog pen. Well, it warped it. So the dogs were getting out all the time. So we had to change the fence around, and we had 3 separate places they could go. It was 4 sections, and 2 sections were combined. So we had 2 little sections, 10 by 10 for 3 dogs. One was in one, 2 little ones in the other one. And then the 20 by 10 had the other one. Well, then we had to move it around, so we had a 10 by 30 and put 3 dogs in there, and then we had the older dog in the 10 by 10. Well, somehow the little dog, King Little Bit, is Houdini, and he keeps getting out of the dog pen. And around here, anything can get him. He's lost weight too. He was kind of getting heavy set. Well, I'm not sure where he is now, but I put him in there with the old dog. Now the old dog doesn't want him in the dog cage. He's growling at him, but hopefully he'll let him in there when it gets cold. But he's sitting right beside the cage, the dog house, and the old dog's in there. And my wife said he ain't gonna be able to fight him, and he might not, because he's real old. But he kept getting out, so we got to figure out how to brace the other fence, because he was happy over there to put him in there. But when your dog's Houdini, it makes it rough, because I'm not a Houdini, but my dog is. And it's like, how did you get out of the pen? So we're just sitting around here enjoying. It was like 50-something. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's listen to that. The blue sky. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's like, it's better than watching little fish in the fish aquarium. It's just like, peaceful air. And my wife got breakfast this morning. I kind of slept through it. She got eggs and something, but she ate it this morning. Then she got tea, and she was full. She couldn't eat her meal at the other thing, and that was almost $60 because we ate there, and then we got a plate to go. So it's in the refrigerator, and she said, I want a hamburger. And I'm like, we just ate. But I was hungry. I ate my whole plate, but I wanted to save the plate for tomorrow, my second one. So I had some like chicken salad or chicken with a little bit of mayonnaise in it, you know. I was going to eat on a bread, but we have no cheese. And I think our bread's bad. Bread goes bad so quick, and I didn't need the bread anyway. Because what I like to eat, I love to eat that honey sweet peanut butter with, they're like granola bars, but they're soft, and they're called peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter. And I put the peanut butter on top of those and eat them. But, of course, that runs your sugar up. It'll run it up about mid-200s in the morning if you eat it at night. And so while we was down here, they switched my medicine, and I got it down to 145. And I was like, ooh, you know, and plus I'm taking, this ain't medical advice, so follow your doctor. But I forget what it's called. It's not metformin. Metformin's been giving me some issues, but I'm taking this cinnamon, and at first I thought the cinnamon was going to do like metformin, but they say cinnamon, it'll raise your levels for a man and raise the level for a woman, but you don't want to do make sure you do your own research. But one of them can cause toxicity, according to the internet, and give you cancer or ruin your liver. But if you get the other cinnamon, you can do like 5,000 a day. So these pills are like 1,200. So I figured if I could take 2, in the morning when I eat, or whenever I eat, brunch, whatever, 2 at night, and take half of my other pill, I should be okay, because my sugar's running high enough where, it's not going to bottom it out. That's a risk you got to take. But 145 is still higher but it's been running, man, the other day it was 215, so 215, 145. If it was in the 140s or 150 range and I did that, it could have made me about 80 in the morning. So you got to watch it, just kind of see what I eat. It's got to be down. He said it wasn't bad yet for insulin, but if I don't watch it, it will be. So my little dog out there is Houdini. Won't be long. He's almost figured out how to get out of that one. I'm going to have to put something in front of it. He's Houdini. He even tears the fence up. The dog will not stay in there, but see, it's dangerous out here. I mean, he done ran off with the other dog we had, and they didn't come back. But you see out here, we got coyotes, and I've seen deer go across here, and this guy down here, way down there, had 2 big old Rottweilers, and the neighbor up that way, she had a bunch of puppies, and they were like Great Dane puppies, and this Rottweiler tore one of them up because she didn't keep them in a pen. She just let them run. People let their stuff run out here. And my little buddy over there, somebody get him. Yeah, I don't like them in the pen. We had to let them out, play sometime, but they got to be in there because, man, it's so mean and so evil out here with all these animals and, the owls, and he's just like a little lunch waiting to happen. So I gotta protect King a little bit. He's something else. He's like Houdini, or get him, because I hate to put him in a little dog cage inside the dog cage to keep him getting out. But as soon as we figure out how to brace his little cage better, and if I put him out there, he'd be the one getting into chickens. And I thought about getting some chickens. He'd get out of one pen or climb the other pen, and he'd be killing all my chickens. He's like that little rooster. A long time ago, if you remember, they had a rooster on the cartoons, and he talked real country, and then they had the little bitty tiny rooster. He's like a chicken hawk. And the chicken hawk, if the chicken hawk was a dog, because Tom and Jerry chased around the bulldog and a little dog, but that little dog ain't nothing. A little bit would tear him up. So if Little Bit was a chicken hawk, like that cartoon with the rooster, that would be more like him. He always into something. But yeah, I just wanted to share we're back home, happy. My wife wants a cheeseburger. Hopefully I can get out of doing that. Cause I got to rest a little bit, get all this stuff she put in the truck and relax. I'm happy. I got everything out of the truck. See, I even put, see that little hole? He'd get right back out if I open it. So I put this big old log here, but he done dug past the barrier. I had to bury it. The boards were against the fence, but they done moved them. But I got the little log, so hopefully that'll keep him in right now, because King Little Bit has to be protected. Hey, you didn't hear that. But King Little Bit has to be protected, because even the animal didn't get him. You got some mean neighbors, the one that said, "Get off my property." You know, the little road. I on the other side of my property, there's a road cuts through. And I told the story the other day, but she said, "Get up here." So they all time shooting. So if my dog went up there, they're mean, because if anybody drives up on our property, they come out with guns. So if he got over there by mistake, they'd probably shoot his little butt. So I got to keep him in the fence. And unfortunately, make sure I'm not standing the fire ants. Unfortunately, these dogs, where we used to live, they were inside. And you can look back on old videos, but every time they go outside, they be outside all day, drink and all that. First thing they do, go inside and they use the bathroom. They're backwards wired. So that's why they're outside, because they're nasty. But we still love them, and we're protecting them because we're out in the country. You know, we had a fence, and he barks all the time barking, all the time barking. But yeah, that's why I had to put him outside. You know, I ain't got no choice. But my son's got his dog. You hear it? You know, they got lots of money. They shoot ammunition all the time. But I won't go in their road, but they got a no trespassing sign on my trees. And they said, the trees are yours, but the road's mine. But they put the no trespass sign on my trees. But, you know, I figured I'd use it as dual purpose. That kind of keeps, if they have a rogue four-wheeler come down here, maybe they won't go on it. They'll stay in their road, and they'll have to deal with their little butts coming out with the guns and all that. So, you know, you never know. Crazy people. But thank y'all for watching. I just wanted to share that. I'm glad to be home. I got to get the rest of the stuff in the house and start washing some clothes. You know, then pick my son up and listen to the dog bark. He wants something right now. Don't forget to subscribe so the dogs will not bark all night. And thank y'all for watching.